Okay, everything is muted down. We're ready to go. Let's start with our opening treatment. Let's set our intention for this time we're spending together. Not only the time this morning, but for the rest of the week, as the ideas we discussed today unfold in our lives, as we put into practice the techniques we talk about today, as we set our intention every day to experience the love of the divine a little bit more fully than yesterday, than ever before. We start by considering what the divine is by whatever name we choose to call it. All-knowing, all-loving, all-presence. We contemplate the miracle, just the miracle, by which our bodies are here, by which these little forms developed in our mother's womb. Starting with 2 cells that became 1, that then became 2 and 4 and 8 and 16 and so on. Some became clear and we could see through them, and some became hard and they are bones. And some cells specialized as a heart and some as a brain. What intelligence guided the magnificent development. All our body's need for oxygen was supplied from our mom's body through the umbilical, so our little lungs could breathe in and out fluid which made them strong. And as our little bodies passed through the birth canal, the lungs were squeezed tight to expel all the fluid and prepare us for that first breath, the air that was already waiting for us. Divine love knew that the air was there and knew how to prepare the lungs to receive the gift. Every moment, without our conscious attention, without us having to do anything, our hearts beat, our lungs move, our food digests, new cells are born, old cells are flushed away. All of life on this earth is sustained by the energy we receive from the sun. And less than 2% of that energy reaches the earth. How magnificent is that? The food we eat is the sunlight and the soil and the rain taking the form of food. And as we eat, the intelligence that created the food is the intelligence that is digesting the food. A perfect unity, a perfect harmony, a perfect balance of life. As we sit in awe of the magnificence of the activity of the divine in us, as us, through us, around us, we set our intention to constantly be more aware to realize, to experience the love and the presence in which we are immersed. We surrender ourselves to God's love. We recognize that the intelligence that brought these little bodies into the world did not abandon us at birth. It is with us always, nearer than our hands and feet, closer than our breath. And all we must do to experience it is to turn our attention and to turn our awareness to it. So today, we release and let go of all of the busyness and the distractions of the everyday world. Today we come together in spirit, and we open our hearts to Spirit, and we allow Spirit to speak to us in whatever terms we need to hear. Divine love is with us. Divine love has brought us together. Divine love sustains us. Divine love will always sustain us. We accept this as our truth. We are grateful for the opportunity to be here today, to love each other, to support each other, to look into each other's eyes and see the love and the presence of God looking back at us, and to recognize that each one knows the same of us and for us. We are grateful to know that there is a power in the universe that responds to us according to our belief in our hearts. And we release this treatment to that power, knowing that whatever needs must be for a greater experience of the presence and the love and the activity of God is taking place in our consciousness right now. We release this treatment knowing so certainly it is done that we say together, and so it is.